Hello beautiful people, how are you doing today? I hope you're good. In today's recipe, we'll be making Nigerian jollof rice without tomato paste. This rice is very delicious. Here I have the rice and I have garlic and ginger, and we also have the onions. I love lots of onions and you'll like this one, and the tomatoes and the shombo. This will add color to this jollof rice. I will also be using fish for this recipe, and I've washed this fish and it's in my sieve to drain out some water. Let's go ahead and blend the tomatoes, the onions, the garlic and the ginger. In today's jollof rice, we'll not be adding tin tomatoes or sachet tomatoes. We use only fresh tomatoes, fresh strong tomatoes, and shombo, which is the cayenne pepper. The cayenne pepper will add lots of colors to this jollof rice. And I'll remove the seeds from this shombo. This cayenne pepper, we remove the seeds from it. It adds a somewhat bitter taste, but if you like it, why not go ahead. And we'll blend this till it's very smooth. I also know that some people don't like sweet paste for their jollof rice. Go ahead and blend it as you wish. And I have the long grain rice here. You can use either the short or the long one. We'll add water. I'll be parboiling this. And we'll cover this and come back to it as soon as it starts boiling. And it just started boiling here, but because it's a dry rice, it has absorbed most of the water. And I'll quickly take it off. We'll wash and retain it in the sieve to drain out all the water. You do this a number of times till the water runs clear. And here is the fish. You can see it has drained out lots of water. And with my salvia paper, I'll try to dab out any more liquids from the fish, and I'll add in salt and marinate it with my hands. I will add a little oil to fry the fish. This oil is hot enough to fry the fish. I'll be using the oil to cook the jollof rice also, and I don't want the jollof rice to be full of oil. The fish will release amazing flavors for our jollof rice. You can only experience it when you try it. Frying fish can be quite a task, especially when you're cooking indoors, because you will have to clean the oil splatter after you. If you're cooking outdoors, there is no problem. To minimize the splatter, cover with an oil splatter if you have one, or use the pot cover halfway so you keep frying rather than cooking the fish. And here the fish is ready. I'll take it off. And we'll bring in all our blended ingredients, the tomatoes, onions, ginger and garlic, and we'll stir this. We'll cover this and cook for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, this is what it looks like. It's not yet dry like I want it, so we'll give this a stir. Here I added seasoning powder and I gave it a stir. Now bring in the thyme leaves and the curry powder with my salt, and I'll break in 2 seasoning cubes. I'll not be using meat stock for this jollof rice. When I fry the fish, I got some flavors from the fish in the oil. I don't want to interfere with that, but you can go ahead and add any meat stock or chicken stock if you have any. And I'll give this a stir and we'll cover this for another 5 minutes. Please keep an eye on it so that it doesn't burn. This is after 5 minutes, and this oil settling on top lets us know that this tomato has fried well enough. Now give this a stir. Now bring in our washed rice. And we'll mix all this in to combine properly. Mix the rice with the fried stew. And now we'll add in water. We'll add in water to top the rice because I don't want it to be soggy. It will be at the same level with the rice. I will mix this properly. This is a good time to check for our salt and seasoning to know if we need to adjust it. And I needed to add in just a little salt. I always say that your seasoning and your salt should be proportional to the quantity of food you're cooking. If you're not sure, you add in little per time and adjust as you cook along. And we'll cover this and cook on medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. Please keep an eye on it so that it doesn't burn. And this is 10 minutes later, and the water in the rice has dried so well. At this point, you can pick a grain of rice and pinch it to know if it's soft to your liking. I hear some people like soggy rice, but I don't really like it. I like to be seeing the grains one by one. And we are going to mix all this in together, stir it completely in together so that everything will be combined well enough. And our jollof rice is ready. We didn't use any tomato paste, any tomato puree, and the color still came out fine because we used the shombo. And here we'll be adding the fish just to warm it up a little for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. And this is a minute later, and our rice and our fish is ready. Let's serve this. Please subscribe to my channel. Please also like and share my videos. Thank you so much. I will really appreciate that. Also want to use this opportunity to say a big thank you to my new and existing subscribers. You all make my day wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.